Welcome to TM2 Studios, where we are doing Dungeons and Dragons, Chains of Gallus edition.
No, we're not. Shut up.
That's the monster there off camera. So, yeah. This is how we play. There he is. Hello. Sticking his tongue at you. He's going to cut that out. Sorry, he cut that out on you guys. So, this is how we play Dungeons and Dragons. We're just going to run the recording. We may even swear. So, who the fuck knows? Yeah, no particular stream method, no big commercials or anything like that. If you like us, subscribe to our YouTube channel. We appreciate it. Other than that, grab your popcorn, sit down, hang out, and yeah, watch a bunch of nerds play some D&D.
All right. You finished your meal. Are you choosing to step back? Go out back?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, as soon as we're done, we'll head up and go see if we can't find this guy.
So you make your way out the back, and the pungent smell of urine is in the air in this small alleyway.
Must be a common spot.
Daywin, why is the ground sticky out here?
It's like
Jerry! It's like he doesn't feel it, but like it's harder for him to move. Jerry, the floor is sticky. Gross.
You see all sorts of graffiti on the walls there, including one that says on one side of the wall "men's," and then there's a corner that just points outward that says "women's."
Well, that's one way to go about it.
I wish I took prestidigitation. It's the one go-to everyone should have. No, it's fine. Someone else will have prestidigitation. Don't gotta worry about that.
Thaumaturgy, prestidigitation, and druid craft. They are so underrated.
Always unnecessary. Utility spell. Oh, we take utility spells for granted so much.
That's why everywhere Jerry steps, all of a sudden the spot just cleans itself.
I walk behind Jerry. I walk exactly where he's walking.
There's just 5-foot circles every so often.
Jerry.
We're all following behind Jerry.
You see the puke just start to be pushed away and start growing its own mold over the top.
Okay.
Eventually, you make your way through about 15 feet, and you see a collection of like a, what are those called?
Outhouses?
No, it's not an outhouse. The thing that I'm trying to think of, a compost. A compost bin. So that is just it's half full and just ripe with smell, and you'll actually see a pair of boots attached to legs just sticking out like over the edge of this 3-foot high.
I think that's our guy.
That's not our guy.
That's our guy.
You say it's not.
That's our guy.
Inside, you'll hear like the subtle snoring, and just every so often you'll see the boots kind of just kick a little bit.
You grab one leg, I grab the other.
All
All right. Shall we pull this idiot out?
Roberts.
And you will see a older human gentleman. Think Robert De Niro in his as his hair started to gray in the late 90s and early 2000s, and just covered in a rotting vegetation.
Mr. O'Malley.
Oh, and he has he's got a really well-worn coat and seafaring attire to him, and what looks like a small cutlass at his side, and he just looks around and goes,
Bless you.
Thank you.
"Oh, am I supposed to be?" Okay. What do the six of you want?
We don't have time for this. And I press on his head and I cast Lesser Restoration.
I was gonna say, is there got any like hangover spell?
Technically
Pure
speaking, being drunk is poison.
It is. It is.
So just
Yep.
ding 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 ding. Boom.
Whoa! Huh. Well, that's one way to bite back on the dog that ailed you. Look, if I happen to do something in my drunken state, I'm sorry. I'm sure I can pay for it.
We're not here for that. We have a business proposition
Sure. Why don't we go back inside and,
How about we go to your boat instead?
sure, we can do that too. Sure, why not?
for you. Draw up the contract now.
All alcohol consumption contained to 1 8-ounce bottle of beer per day.
So,
Yep.
sure, if you really want to be that professional about it, why not? We can go back to my boat,
Fantastic.
and he'll take you over there. He'll the Fierce Fey Lily is like I said, quite small. You can run from one end to another within a couple of rounds. It's very sleek, and he's just like, "Come on below deck. We can talk there." And you'll see a couple of hammocks swinging there, and it looks like the galley and the bunks are kind of just merged together, and the captain's quarters is in the back, which is essentially just like one solid bunk that takes up most of the room, and then just a small little lift station that can be dropped down so that you can actually take a look at his maps and things like that. And he'll say, well, excuse me one sec, and he'll just shut the door to the captain's quarters, and he'll go into the captain's quarters, come on back out with a new pair of pants on, and then say, "Please have a seat." And he'll sit down in at the outer end of the booth and basically tell all of you to sit in the intersection of the booth.
Sure.
Make yourself selves comfortable, and it's anything but. So, what can the fierce Fey Lily do for a few would-be individuals like yourselves?
Looking to charter a ride out to the Mobius Isles.
The Mobius Isles. Any particular place in mind?
Probably one of the Central Islands.
And you can actually see the cocky attitude go to more of a grimace, and he's just he'll bang on part of the wall, and then from an unseen cubby in the wall, just and it actually holds like just enough for a wine bottle and a glass or two, and he's just like he's pouring it out, and just is like, you're planning on going to the center aisles. So who's dying or has the death wish among you?
Is that a problem?
You're not familiar with the Mobius Isles, are you?
Nope.
Well, let me give you a little bit of a tutorial. The Mobius Isles are called the Mobius Isles because they are pretty much chaos. For some strange reason, the waters and currents flow in odd directions. Creatures of eldritch nightmares are constantly found on the inner isles, while the outer isles are barely habited by small communities. And if that weren't bad enough, there are a number of questionable people with the love of pillage, plunder, and spoils that can't help but want to find some manner of easy catch to come their way. And if you happen to survive the unusual weather and unusual unusual creatures, you could easily get lost by the very weather itself. Each of the isles tends to have some sort of unusual draw to it that basically makes it hard for any compass to make its point north. Instead, it will be drawn to one of the isles, or it could just decide, nope, it's that way, or that way. And then you end up spending weeks, if not months, trying to find your way out. Even the very stars cannot help you in your search. That is the Mobius Isles. And the further you go in, the more dangerous it becomes.
Excellent. Sounds like exactly where we need to go.
Have you had much experience in these isles?
I've had quite a bit of experience.
Well, then you are the man we are looking for.
So much experience that I rarely venture in to the center aisles. I love to stay on the outskirts. Plenty of towns there. Plenty of fun tropical drinks, and plenty of fond ladies and gentlemen willing to take the time to make you feel like a king.
It's just a matter of price at this point. How much is it going to cost?
Why would you want to go to the center of such kings?
No, like you said, we have a death
If you've already heard about the fierce Fey Lily, then you know that we don't take any job. We are private contractors. We choose our course. Now, if you want to have us under employment, we need to make it not only worth our while, but you've got to give us a reason to risk our own lives.
You may or may not be aware, but there's an evil loose in the world.
There's always an evil loose in the world.
This one turns normal people like you and me, worshippers of this religion, or cult, if you will, into oozes.
Uh-huh.
That was a bad time.
No. We'll wait on that. Just a minute.
Imagine you were affected by the quarantine, were you not?
Oh, I just got into port last night.
Oh, then you missed out.
He missed out on all the fun that we dealt with.
But needless to say that we're on our way to try and prevent this evil from spilling out into the world. A deity by the name of Gallus.
Gallus.
Won't find him in any books. Won't find him in any college stores. Won't find his name on the lips of any of the drunken, unless they happen to be worshipers. But if you listen close enough, like, for example, in Telma, you'll find some of their worshipers.
And I suppose you are sent here by the gods to venture forth and stop this Gallus from what? Causing all manner of mayhem and misery upon this world?
No, we weren't sent by any gods. But I don't want to see the whole world turned into a giant ooze factory. You want to become an ooze?
Well, we'll get rid of this bad backache that I'm currently suffering.
Well, and all their other bones in your body, too.
Interesting.
And your clothes, and your need for drink, and your wanting of ladies, and everything else that you care about in the world, including your boat. So I ask you again, would you really want to become an ooze?
It's a wonderful story. Do you have anything to back it up?
Well, it's not like you go around just hauling oozes around in your backpack to show as evidence.
I'm sorry, I thought that clock had one.
Did you have one in a jar, or did you give that one up?
I had to give that one up.
That's right.
All right, it wasn't an ooze. That was a slot.
Man, that would
Could have
have
used it though.
been a real compelling argument.
But if you have any doubts of our intentions, feel free to go out of town and ask them who just cured this place of a major slot invasion.
Very interesting.
We'll wait.
And who would it be that took care of this infestation?
The slot infestation? 4 of us.
Mm-hmm.
With assistance from the huntsman.
Mm-hmm.
The ones known as the company.
Yeah. That's us.
Very interesting. I did hear of the company. It's been on everybody's conversations in the tavern. As well as how pretty much everyone says that they got that they had a frog in their throats. That they were pretty much sick around the gills. Yep. So you would happen to be the company.
Jerry O'Malley, pleasure to meet you.
Well, so you're telling me that whatever is this creature known as Gallus, or deity, or whatever this is that these cult people follow, it surrounds the Mobius Isles.
Part of it. One small, tiny part of it. There was a tiny part in Telma. There's a tiny part just east of Treble. And more to be found.
You know, I gotta say, it's been an interesting yarn. Almost reminds me of someone else that I crossed paths with years ago. A fellow by the name of that ran his own ship that I crossed paths with on occasion. You happen to know about the Chimera by chance?
Why, that was the first ship we sailed on.
Who was it now? You
I
wouldn't
forget the captain's name. I, the player, have forgotten the captain's name.
Oh, is this when we took the airship?
No,
Okay,
this was like
Before.
session before you guys came along, before we even got Tower Lock out of the
Okay.
lock.
Die, and then you fought the air element.
The bad guy had this amazing sword that all of a sudden just vanished because someone didn't want me to have it.
wasn't
Too OP for you.
It was too OP'd
Yeah.
for a level 1 tune.
Couldn't have it.
Can't.
I gave you a dagger that makes fireballs, man.
No, be happy.
But
with
you
that.
can't upgrade to something better. Yeah, that was where Ben's character, Zachy the Mooch, tried to do a swan dive off the main mast and flubbed his die roll. And went. You ever see a cat go splat in the middle of the deck? Yeah, good times.
The captain of the Chimera was named Morris Salt.
Salt, that's it. Captain Salt. I worked for him for a short bit.
Hey, always, from what I hear, he
started this whole thing, by the way.
did he know?
He did.
From what I hear, he had a run-in with pirates, and then his crew said that things happened, and then that was the last they heard of Captain Soul. Didn't even die at sea.
He was injured at sea, but he made it to shore. He was buried on the eastern part of that section of the continent. Good man.
Yeah.
Great captain.
Was a good friend of mine. And he was also fond of his sea, believed that the magic of the sea, the magic of his home, needed to be maintained.
Actually, I have something for you. Go rummage around in my hat. Pull out the captain's old journal that he had kept. He didn't have any family to pass this on to, so you're the closest thing. You were his friend.
He wouldn't have much family. He was more dedicated to living his life on the sea. He had a bastard or two. I wouldn't know where to give it to him or to send his possessions to. Yeah, this does look like his handwriting. Yeah, I remember that time. So, you actually did see Salt.
These three did not. I worked for him. I ran into these three after that. But they are now part of my company and bound to our objective.
That's so.
Yep.
What did he find?
What did he find?
He talked big about a big hunt for whatever it was that was taking magic from the sea. He wanted to find what it was. What did he find?
You really want to know?
I mean, my friend died for a cause. Would you want to know? If your friends ended up mysteriously disappearing and then someone told you that he passed away?
He died on the outskirts of realizing his goal, which was, it turned out to be a tower.
A tower.
One of many towers.
Oh, and I bet there was a dragon and a maiden in the tower.
There was a dragon, although he was away at the time. A couple of air elementals. A automaton. A djinn. And a shape changer that was frozen in time, which was a trap around the thing that was sucking all the magic.
So the bastard actually did find something, huh?
That tower is one of many related to the hunt we are on. Little did we know at the time that we were going to be gallivanting around the world and across the plains, as it turns out, looking for more of these towers.
Let's see. Oh. And the Chimera wasn't available to you.
No, we released them after the captain had passed away. It didn't seem right to keep them from their normal duties.
Oh, shame. Because, honestly, if it were me, I would have changed hats from captain to admiral right there.
Well, we didn't know any friends of his. We didn't know if he had any surviving family. So we just did what we seemed right at the time.
Well, a shame that he didn't even get to see the result of his treasure hunt. You know, he had many enemies on the sea. One of them happened to be a privateer that wanted to, well, let's just say that he kept wanting to sink that Chimera ship. Kept on bungling up every single pillage and plunder that he could imagine.
Had this nice, shiny, magical sword.
From what I've been told, he definitely came into possession of something like that before disappearing.
Pretty sure he's dead.
Gunts is dead.
I didn't know him by name. In his journal, you'll see that before we hit our destination landing, that we were attacked at sea. Another ship, I didn't get the name of her. We were boarded, fought them, and whoever was wielding this giant sword that did some pretty nasty hurt, he didn't survive the fight. I can probably draw you a decent picture of him.
By all means.
Pull it all out.
And he'll take a look at it. Yeah, that ugly son of a bitch is Captain Gunts.
Yeah, he didn't survive the fight. I know because I saw his head go kind of kablooey.
Oh. From what I've been told, his ship is still out there.
I don't doubt that. They pulled away before we could go turn the tables on the boarding party action. I guess they saw the captain die and said, "Oh, we're out."
Yeah. That would be the case. You're not much for avenging their captain. They were always more of a, what's the word I'm looking for? A meritocracy kind of situation. Whoever was in charge got to dish out the loot. It wasn't worth it if the head started to roll. So, Gunts is dead. Morris is dead as well. But his friends are looking to finish his work. Is that it? Huh?
That's essentially it.
Yeah.
He thought he was after one thing. Little did he know it was just the pebble that started the avalanche.
Well then, that is interesting. You asked me for my price. He holds up the journal. This seems like a worthy adventure.
It'll probably be risky, I'm not going to lie.
100 gold apiece. And
Done.
Done?
Pay the man.
All right. I suggest that if you have anything that you need done in town, you do it tonight.
It's already done. We're ready to go.
Well, if you really want us to ship off right away, I'm going to need my crew back. Tell you what. Give me a couple of hours and we'll set sail. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to head back to the Eton to pull my crew. I'll need you to leave the ship. And one by one, you all get off the ship. Captain steps away, and within a couple of hours, you are met with a small handful of crew. Maybe about 7 people max. And you'll weigh up the anchor, pull off the mooring line, and start venturing out into the waters, heading for the Mobius Islands.